Absolute scenes at the end of that game. Oh my god, yes people, welcome back to another video on the channel. Arsenal have just lost 2-1 to Brighton after being 1-0 up. It was a fantastic strike from Nicolas Pepe. Absolutely amazing strike with his left foot, bend it round over the keeper. Really, really good strike. It was an absolute calamity for the first goal for Brighton. No one knew really what was going on. I think it was Dunk that ended up bundling it over the line. And then Maupay, who's massively at the centre of this whole game, is just gone and snatched the winner. Absolutely insane. Let's get into the game itself. The game, it's typical Premier League restart. We all knew this was going to be the case. It wasn't necessarily like, oh wow, this is the best game I've ever seen, and obviously the no fans helps, but it's a kind of game that it's season defining kind of thing. That kind of stuff has happened to Arsenal way too much, and Brighton, to be fair to them, I had them going down, and I've still got them going down. I still think they're going to struggle, but they said they want 9 points from 9 games, and they've just got 3 of them here in their first one against one of the biggest and toughest opposition they're going to face, in terms of stature anyway. The game itself is a great result for pretty much everyone involved, unless they're in a relegation battle. It may even put Brighton just slightly out of there. I think maybe if they go and get another 3 points, they could be all right. Obviously, it depends on what happens down there at the bottom. It's a really, really good result for so many different people. But obviously, the game had a massive turning point, absolutely huge turning point. And that was when Leno, the best Arsenal player for me on the pitch, I do think he's one of the best keepers in the league. Unfortunately, he's German, so he's never going to be one of the best keepers in the world, as he's got 2 brilliant stars ahead of him. And even if Neuer retires, he's still going to be number 2 to Ter Stegen, or Ter Stegen, there we are. It all changed, and everyone's saying Maupay, let's go for Maupay, goes in unfairly, doesn't need to challenge the keeper. I think he's got every right to. He doesn't go intending to go and injure him, and it looks like it's an ACL. Now, I've had problems with my ACL. I've done my ACL, and injured it again, and it's a horrible thing to happen. And I do generally give all my best wishes to Bert Leno, because it's not a fun injury to have at all. It hasn't been confirmed, but that's what it looks like to me anyway. It's either way, it's his knee. He lands funny on it, and it all went drastically different from there. There's obviously jokes coming out about Leno, and he sat up and had a go at Maupay and whatever. The Arsenal players are not happy with him. At the end of the game, it looked like Guendouzi grabbed him round the throat. So it may be they had someone sent off. I had to very quickly run down here, so I didn't see how that ended. But what I do know is Brighton come from behind, which I did not think they were going to do. I had my mates on a group chat. I thought it was 1-1. I thought it was 1-0 written all over it. And I saw 1-1. I thought, yeah, that ain't going to change. The Dunk goal is a bit of a calamity. I thought they got in way too easy behind Arsenal. It was a good ball pulled back, and that was about it. And then bundled over the line. And I think it was Holding. I can't remember. I think Holding tried to drag the ball out from over the goal line. It still ended up going in anyway. So yeah, it's not a great goal to concede from an Arsenal point of view. But then all of a sudden, just like that, we've got another thing to throw into the mix, which is a winner, an absolute winner. Of course, Leno went off. They had Martinez, I think is the keeper's name. Apologise if I got that wrong. Comes into the pitch, comes into the game. Didn't actually do that badly, I didn't think. I thought he was all right, and he did like a sweeper keeper moment, which seemed like a bit of a bloody hell. But then he just did not deal with the one chance they had. But Brighton, to be fair to him, had chances throughout this game, and it was a really entertaining game of football to watch as a neutral. I mean, Arsenal are probably going to stay a few points behind Chelsea in the remainder of the season. I don't know that for a fact, but that's what I'd guess. So I don't think it's going to be that drastic. So just as a neutral fan, because Brighton obviously aren't going to worry us, haven't got to play them again, they ain't got to play either team again. Not that drastic for me, but as the game itself, very enjoyable to watch. Of course, the drama that happens is great. Arsenal Fan TV is well worth a watch. I was watching the watch along at the same time. That's funny. Definitely going to watch. Definitely worth 10 minutes of your time if they do a highlights thing. But the game itself, that is a huge, huge thing for Brighton. That is massive. 3 points in a game that they would not have expected to get 3 points from. Maybe a point, fair enough. I know they beat them earlier in the season as well. But to get 3 points is absolutely fantastic for them. Arsenal, it looks like that could be maybe now curtains, because they've had 2 games out of the 10 that they had remaining, and they picked up no points. And I know that obviously one against Man City, fair enough, but Brighton, you'd expect them to pick up points. Now the fact they haven't got Leno, you're starting to worry here. I know obviously it's a freak set of injuries that have happened in the first few games, but they need to bounce back from that very, very quickly. Anyway, that is going to be it from me. Take care, stay safe, Arsenal fans. Sorry, lads, it's looking like it's going to be a long one for you. Brighton, fair play, well done. Take care, stay safe. Make sure you subscribe to this channel, and I'll see you shortly.